got cheeseburgers in those gloves!
I love that taunt. Welcome back to
no. Why would I be that dumb?
Aaron Ryan.
My favorite.
You don't look Irish.
You don't look Irish!
He is the most angriest, he's also a cheater, should I say. He's also just not a nice person.
Yeah, I love this! Watch this!
Oh,
Look
actually,
watch this!
Oh, nice.
He's just such
This guy looks like he belongs in a mental institution.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No,
He's just-
you'll see.
Oh, the jerk.
Hold on, you'll
He's just an ass.
A grade A
And-
jerk. And look at that.
Yeah.
He's a
Top of the morning to you.
He's a psychopath, and he's
By
a
the way,
psychopath
he's one of the
who
only-
loves to fight.
He's one of the only two characters that the crowd boos for like when they come in.
Oh.
Get out
They're
of here.
cheats too.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
so,
he's a grade A cheater.
let me also say that get out of here. Let me just say, real quick. Let me just say the main strategy with him is, as you see, he is constantly ducking everywhere and never gets in close. Your only means of getting in a good hit is you need to counter him.
Oh, by the way,
he is your countering 101
By the way,
instructor.
that punch he does when he's knocked out, yeah, it's deadly in the tile defense.
And then there's that,
There's
which
his-
is that's cheating.
Yeah, that's a cheat. That's cheating. No, this character literally is a huge cheater, but they don't care. But it kind of shows off that the coordinators
Referee
of
doesn't do
these,
jack crap.
Yeah, the coordinators give little shit.
Yeah, the World Video Boxing Association.
Oh, hang on,
has
guys.
very
Wait,
loose-
quiet. Pretty like my sister.
You know, it's a good thing that you have a face that
Go!
anyone would want to punch.
Yeah, that's the trick.
Nice.
If you want to get a star punch, when he goes to headbutt you, block at the last second, and he'll react, and then you can get a hook in on him and get a star punch.
Oh yeah, it's so much fun. I hope you
Oh,
TKO him
yes.
because his TKO is my favorite.
It's brutal.
A
It
fucker
is
to the better end.
It is a brutal but amazing TKO.
Every time I see it happen, I'm like, Jesus, I think I killed him.
By the way, he
Block.
cannot get regular KO. He cannot get regular KO. His regular KO is always like the counting always ends at 7.
Jeez,
Okay.
he's just
Irish.
that resilient. I mean, when you look at him during the intermissions, like this dude has no problem giving himself some. This dude's not only a sadist, but he's also a masochist.
Oh, listen.
Oh.
Yeah, keep hitting me. I love
Case-
it. And
case in point.
another one of his is fighting's like breathing. Like he lives for this stuff.
Oh yeah.
And
I mean, look
sometimes
at
the
it.
audience will throw
He's even
shit
tapping
at
his
him.
toes. He's tapping his toes. If you can tell by his leg.
Oh yeah, I see that.
He's just itching to
I-
get back in the fight.
Oh yeah, I can kind of see that.
Please remember that there are horseshoes in those boxing gloves.
Yeah.
Really? Ow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't you remember the intro?
Yeah, because it is
I thought that was
intermission.
just for. I thought that was
yeah,
just for
nah,
the video.
No.
For some reason now I just imagine like if he was a gamer instead of a boxer, it's like he'd be like, real gamers play Ghosts of Goblins, Mac boy.
Yeah, but he's
He'd be more like Darkseid Phil, like, oh, this game's a bunch of crap.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
game's cheating me. Time to break out the old Game Shark. That's how Let's Players really do it.
You were just an octave away from turning him into Strong Bad.
He kinda.
Ow.
Oh, jeez.
Or from like an old school Strong Bad, because he used to have a really heavy accent.
And how can I type with boxing gloves on anyway?
Actually, it's more
Here we
like,
go.
we're gonna win the competition! Like that!
better
Look at that
TKO
pose.
him. It's his best.
K for K. And this match has been brought to you by the letter K.
And then number
Yeah,
7.
see,
Got him.
But yeah, I think at this point you're pretty much golden.
and here it comes.
Do it!
Bam!
I killed him. I
That-
freaking killed him.
It's the
That
Twitch
is-
that sells it.
That is my absolute favorite TKO.
It's not even fancy. I just straight up killed him. There's no special move. He's just dead. Is anyone gonna get him out? Are we just gonna leave him there? Okay.
No one's gonna miss him.
Oh, I also love his victory
On
theme.
that note, I'll be right back.
Okay, that. The old bar tavern jig music and yeah. If you start winning enough
In the
times, Doc
merry
just
month
starts
of
getting
June,
partying.
from home I
Yeah,
sat
I
and
love
left
it.
the girls in tombs and broke it hearted. Sorry.
but no, that's fine. But yeah, if you win enough matches in a row, Doc just starts like partying.
Yep.
He's in the mood for an Irish drinking song.
Speaking of
Oh boy, Soda Popinski.
It's time for Vodka Drunkinski. I mean Soda Popinski.
was his original name Vodka?
Yes.
His name was originally Vodka Drunkinski.
But of course, Nintendo by the time they made the NES version realized we can't really get away with that.
That's kind of wow. That's not one but two. That's a twofer.
So it's time to fight Colossus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very much from the motherland.
And boy, if you thought Aaron Rye was kind of a pain in the ass, this is pretty much the apex of that.
Oh no, yeah, no. This is the world circuit. Prepare for hard mode.
Yes.
And he's I also think Soda Popinski is one of the most infamous fighters from the NES.
Yeah,
Yes, he
he
is.
is. Because that soda ain't for show. I mean, in a way you could consider that cheating, but...
So let me say right off the bat, he's fast, and you need to be ready. For the most part, you're going to want to duck to the right. Is in my bet. That's been the best strategy for dodging his attacks, but they come out fast. And let me just say right now, tile defense is outright broken.
Yeah, no.
In my opinion, because his attacks get faster and faster throughout the match.
Yeah, actually, another character that has incredibly fast attacks that just get faster is Piston Hondo.
Which makes sense considering his fighting style.
Oh, and be careful, because the way he gets up out of a knockout, he's about to throw a flurry of punches. Whenever he gets red, start ducking. Or sidestepping, you know.
Yep.
There you go. And now he's pissed.
Oh, yeah, and if you knock him out and/or if you punch away his soda bottle, he will. Oh, yeah, okay, that's the one you want to duck to the left on.
Yeah, that
Everything else pretty much duck to the right. But, what was I saying? If you knock him out, or if you knock his soda bottle all the way, he'll start one of those the big old chain of uppercuts.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
by the-
starts with...
By the way, that laugh that he does in the original NES version, they repurposed that laugh for Ganondorf's laugh, or Ganon's laugh in
At the end of Zelda 2,
yeah,
right?
in Zelda 2 for the game over. The
They pitched it up or something?
they pitched it.
He paid
So
he paid himself in
the original sound effect came from Punch Out, but they pitched it down for Ganon.
Huh.
Yeah, they did. Also, I love the fact that he uses his own soda bottle as a head scratcher. Even though there's clearly some soda left in there.
Well,
Yeah.
let's stop. Oh, let's go destroy Ganon.
Okay then.
No, my argument was that he wasn't using it to scratch his head. He was actually using the soda to cool off his body.
So
There's that too.
I'm
But
amazed.
wouldn't that make his body sticky?
What?
I have just noticed that
I don't think
none
he
of
cares.
us have made the joke yet. So
I must break you.
Oh
Pretty
yeah.
much. Oh wait, was
Love that joke.
was
I thought
Rocky
you were
from
talking
New
about
York?
the joke of his original
yes,
name.
no, the game is kind of based off of Rocky. So
Oh, and go ahead.
I'm not surprised.
yeah.
Easy does it. Oh, and if you don't knock out his soda out of the way, he will heal himself.
By the
It
way,
sucks.
whenever I play this game, I always have a hankering to watch one of the Rocky movies and vice versa.
Rocky 4.
Which one in particular?
Usually either Rocky 1, Rocky 2, Rocky 6, or / Rocky Balboa and Creed.
Gotcha.
Creed.
Is Creed considered like an... I was about to say, is Creed considered an official part of the Rocky series?
Oh god, yes! The main character is the son
Okay,
of
like
Apollo Creed, and his trainer is Rocky.
Huh.
And
Look
down
at
Okay,
it.
I just figured that they... Ooh.
Not for you.
You're going on a diet, mister.
And you fell in that girl's lap.
But yeah,
Oh.
hey, free drinks! Did nobody know that Creed was literally part of the Rocky movies?
No, I just thought.
Well,
no,
my
I
thing was
literally
that-
just thought Sylvester was being typecast as he usually is.
No, he literally is Rocky in
that was...
It's so much fun.
Well, that's neat. Well, like I said, I just figured that the reason that they did that was just for the sake of a little gag.
No,
Well, anyway.
he's one of the main characters. It's his best
Meanwhile, his
performance
Well, I
ever.
get that now.
Okay. Meanwhile, as Doc dances to the rhythm of the Russian night, whatever, we're going on to our penultimate match.
Tonight.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, not penultimate match. Sorry, Tress Ultimate, whatever. Bald Bull.
You guys need to fucking watch them.
Okay, well.
And I know this is starting to become sort of a phase with us, but like, if you thought Aaron Ryan was fucking crazy, beat Bald Bull.
Yeah. Also,
they just get crazier and crazier. The last person they're just gonna wheel in like Hannibal Lecter and just kind of let him loose into the ring. At this
fun
point.
fact about Bald Bull: in the NES version of the game, there is a little Easter egg that nobody noticed. That when you
peace and quiet.
No paparazzi.
When Bull charges you in the NES version, you'll see a camera flash in the audience. You hit on the bottom right-hand corner. You literally, if you hit a stomach punch when he does that charging attack, and you see the camera flash, then you instantly KO him.
Oh, okay.
Well, let me just say.
Does that still hold true here?
Well, okay, I'll say
I don't
this.
think so.
There is. Hang on. I was gonna say there is definitely a chance if he's charging at you, at least in this mode. Maybe not for tile defense mode, but in this version, it is definitely possible to instantly knock him out if you punch him with when he's charging at you. I don't know if the camera flash is true though, just because look how many freaking camera flashes are out there right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no, it's like a specific one in the bottom right-hand corner of the ring.
Well, then I'll look and see if that's true. But also, I will say he's the first fighter that it's actually encouraged to make your combos a little off pace. Like, you know how there's been kind of a rhythm I've been following? Mm-hmm. If you actually, at the end of a combo, kind of throw out your punches a little bit, like, delayed, you can get more combos in on him.
And by the
more stars.
By the way, like I said, the whole camera flash holds true for the NES version. I don't know if it holds true for this version.
I know. I'm not saying that you. Okay, hang on.
Oh boy, he's a charging his bull instincts.
Oh, got it.
Wow, nice job.
So I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. In my experience, it's actually when the second bit of steam escapes his nose. That's when you want to throw the punch.
Gotcha.
Because he throws out one when he's starting it, and the second one when he's about to charge it. There we go.
Yeah, see, start.
Get him down. Come on. We got
Also, if
one more
you can pull your
minute.
cards right, you can actually get him on the first round.
Oh gosh, I need to.
I don't want to take punches like that.
So let's be fair here. How many attempts did this take?
This guy I practiced on, like, tile defense is where it got really crazy.
Ow!
Ah, crap.
Damn
Okay,
it.
39.
You actually
But dude,
it would have been perfect.
I know, but dude, we got 39. No, we got 39 seconds, dude. I can do 39 seconds.
I know. I'm just saying, like, you could have easily. There you go.
There we go.
But I will say,
dude, you just twist him out, right?
I don't know.
Dude, he would have been dead.
But yeah, so, okay, I practiced each of these at least once. Like, I want to at least, honestly, I would, like, practice a circuit, record a circuit. Practice a circuit, record a circuit, just so I had it, like, memorized.
Right.
Or at least still in my head, the patterns and strategies. But, I would say right now, normal mode, actually not that hard. It's tile defense that it all has to come down to.
And now, dudes and dudettes, it's time for a righteous penultimate boxing match. With your host, Super Macho Man.
Alright, just to let you know, Super Macho Man is the other character that the audience boos at when he comes in.
Yeah. I mean, can you blame
He's
a
a
guy?
Hollywood star. Well, okay, in tile defense anyway. Here, I think they still like him. It's when
That's
after
true.
we humiliate him.
Yep.
But welcome to.
No, like
how old is this guy?
You'll hear the boo. You'll hear the boos. Just listen in the
How
background.
old is this? He's only 27. Are you serious?
Huh. He has
No,
great
not
He's
hair.
only 27 at all.
Well, to be fair, he could have bleached it for all we know.
Maybe. But he's quite the ladies' man and a Hollywood superstar.
Yep.
Anyway,
It's time for us to take that all
listen
away.
to the audience.
Are you ready?
And to him.
Cause I'm gonna put on a show.
For all we know, the boos are probably from all the guys.
Oh jeez.
Whoa.
No. Stop taking our women.
Crunch.
So yeah, Super
I was
Macho
about to say,
Man.
I
He's
love-
easily one of the most meme-ish worthy of punch-out brawlers.
Crunch.
It really is.
Without a doubt. Like, I love, during that intro, when he, like, turns around and flicks his buttocks, I love the thing that Clement said during his playthrough where he just goes, the dude can flex his ass.
Yeah, that's who we're dealing with here. Oh, and he's also someone where if there's a rhythm, we can get the combos lasting longer and longer.
That being said, though, looking back on it, Macho Man's actually he doesn't feel like he should be the #1 on the roster.
Yeah, I would say Ball Bull's harder.
Oh, he's
not the #1 on the roster, though.
Well, I mean, technically he's #1, but technically there's still one above him.
Yep.
But I'll say, I feel like Ball Bull's more of a challenge than Macho Man is.
Yeah.
The Mike Tyson of this game, if you will.
Actually, not. And in terms of Mike Tyson, oh crap! Oh, I forgot to duck for that. You gotta duck for those.
And actually, Mike Tyson. Yeah. So in the original Punch Out with the whole Mike Tyson and all of that, there is the character that we'll see. He is in the original game, but they gave Mike Tyson's. Basically, they gave Mike Tyson's moveset to him in this game.
Oh yeah, even down to the eye blink, even down to the winking.
Yep.
But let me just say right now, two things. I feel like the person that they're basing this on, I feel like he actually has more of Muhammad Ali inspiration for his design. But also, okay, go down, stay down. Also, Can we just look back on history and think it's so amazing how one of the most famous Nintendo games of all time was actually a celebrity tie-in game?
Kinda, sorta. I mean, technically, they just only added it because he was popular. Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go.
Duck. Oh, crap. That's 3. Note to self, it was 3.
Yeah. You should have ducked on Goose.
Oh!
You could have beaten him on the first.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Oh wait, I only have good sides.
Said the man whose eye may potentially be bleeding.
I know,
Check
right?
it. Frickin' heck.
Listen up. When Super Macho Man starts
That lip doesn't help either.
We're not doing too good ourselves either.
Nope.
I eat the chocolate. Eat the chocolate, Doc. Just eat the chocolate, Doc.
Eat the chocolate, Doc.
Oh,
Hey.
Well,
the ref's dead.
He knocks out the referee. That's another reason why people do it.
Yeah, that's clearly defense.
Stay on the ground.
Yeah.
But,
let me take some of that stardom off of you.
But that is a fun thing about this game is that I also think it's very fair. If you learn a fighter down, it is very possible to completely take him down without taking a hit.
Oh yeah, and let's not forget the most memorable. Let's not forget the most memorable part of Super Macho Man here. Whenever he goes, release the bogus.
Yeah,
release the dude.
By the way, yes, I have actually beaten Aaron Ryan without taking a single hit.
Nice.
Duck.
Oh, okay.
2,
That's
3.
That's the other thing I've learned is I think you actually want to duck a little bit before his first hook, because otherwise, if you keep following the rhythm, you won't be able to duck in time for the third one. Like it's a rhythm you gotta follow.
Yeah.
I think we almost got him.
Oh, not again.
I still love how Mac just hangs in there like, oh dear. Oh.
And yeah, notice the more times you get knocked out, the harder it is to get back up.
Yep.
Until you have no chance.
Yeah.
Unless it's left up entirely up to Faith. With how does it work? You have to hit the minus button just when you get hit.
No, I think you just
you rapidly tap the press.
You have to rapidly press one of the buttons when you're about to get completely knocked out.
Yeah, I think with my experience is like it's better. My experience is like it's better if you like rapidly tap the buttons like as if you're recovering health normally. Oh boy, here we go.
Here he goes again.
Duck just before it.
1,
there
2, 3.
I
damn it!
God
Devil damn it!
You keep getting bopped at 3 licks.
Well, again, that's the idea is that if I.
There you go. Knocked $1 million off his
money shot
guy.
That's the money. Yeah, that's
the
right.
money shot. Perfect.
The money shot. But yeah, no, it's if you start ducking too late, the rhythm of you going up and down will be too slow for the third one. You want to duck a little bit before he even throws the punch. That way you want to be already ducking by the time he throws the punch out.
And that, my dudes, is a most righteous redemption story.
Bodacious, dude.
Anyway, guys, it's time for our Mike Tyson.
Here we go.
Finale, and
he goes by one name and one name only. Wait. Logan, if you would.
Oh.
The King of Sleep and the Master of Mayhem. Mr. Sandman.
Mr. Sandman. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He does look like something like he may as well. He pretty much ate Mike Tyson on the way
He
here.
kind of did.
Well, but with his hair, like I feel like the hair is definitely styled after Muhammad Ali a little bit.
Well, no, the three on the side, that's definitely a Tyson thing.
God, that chin looks like it could practically hold. That chin looks like it could hold down a ship.
And this is.
I love this.
And he's knocking everybody
beat up
out.
everyone.
He's found their weaknesses and tells them to go night night.
Yeah, he is the champion of champions.
Did
Alright,
anybody
guys.
notice I knocked out Aaron Ryan twice? Or it looked like he knocked out Aaron Ryan twice?
Oh god, he's huge.
I don't know.
He takes big steps. You sure?
I don't think you can do this, man, baby.
You sure you want to? Sure you don't want to back down?
Even Doc's like, well, this at least should be. Doc's like, at least this should be exciting. Ah!
Yeah, this guy is no joke. I had a
jeez.
miserable time beating him the first time.
You gotta counter him. He is. Okay, his whole thing is you hit him once in the head to start the combo, and then it's body shots, I learned.
And he always tries to make you flinch.
Because he throws out these punches with different timings and delays. And
Not only that,
Again, Tyson. That's how Tyson was in the original.
but yeah, not only that, but sometimes he'll just go boom, just to make you flinch, and then after that he'll use that as an opportunity to whack it like that.
Right, because if you're not careful with your timing, you won't be able to dodge a second time in time. Okay. Yeah, he's very quick. You're going to want to look for his tells immediately.
Oh, cut! Oh, jeez. This fucker means business.
No, he has definitely earned his final boss status.
Agreed. Also, it could just be me, but I think whoever was in charge of audio engineering may have lowered the pitch of this guy's voice because he sounds like a fucking monster.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe that's the point.
Okay, I knocked him out once.
Move over,
Now, come on. Come on, Logan. You can do it. You gotta avenge Uncle Ben.
What?
Bonesaw is ready. Poor Uncle Ben. Oh no!
Want to have it?
No! He's back and ready for action, baby.
Let's do it.
But be careful.
Okay, actually no.
You can still get
Where he actually
TKO'd.
stops himself before he falls.
Oh god.
No, I'm good.
No.
I'm just gonna see what the floor is like over here for a second.
Aww.
You.
I'm just gonna
Dumbass,
take a
he's
nap.
Mr. Sandman.
Sandman.
Yeah, but still.
Bear in mind, this is my second time playing the fight. Period.
This is your second time.
Son,
Yes.
guys are giving you trouble. Come to exhibition, and I'll try.
Alright, let's do it. Okay, no, I'm not trained. Oh, yeah. Well, also, for the sake of this commentary, yeah, I get to show off what losing is actually like and how there's an exhibition mode where if you start a fight with someone, you can rematch and fight against them to learn their moveset and stuff for the real deal.
Yep.
And I also got to show off what Max Last Stand, that version of it anyway, what that's kind of like. And I think it's really cool, like the freaking like Hulk mode. Oh jeez, let's do this.
For reals this time.
Ow.
I mean, if you're gonna lose to anybody, I could totally forgive you for losing to Sandman.
And there's a bit of a counter thing where if you can punch him just as he's about to swing downwards on any of his punches, you get a star punch. I've only been able to really reliably make it work on the stand still flinch punch or whatever, but okay. And as Matt said, you start to realize.
Forget how fast this guy can be.
And as Matt said, you start to realize that it's not entirely based on random chance what punches they throw out. It does always follow a bit of a pattern.
No,
you can learn it.
It always follows a pattern. It is always
Okay.
a pattern in the initial campaign. It's random in title defense, but it's always a pattern here.
So I can always be like, okay, duck for punch number 1, counter for punch 2, and like you can just learn it from there and get good at them. Come on, okay, we're doing good.
Yeah, so far so good. You're not taking too much sand in the eyes.
Title defense Sandman is a whole nother beast.
I'll bet.
Oh.
Duck, okay. Well, I'm knocking him out at least one more time before the round ends.
Come on.
Got him! Okay, so he'll stay down for a second.
Like that.
Get health, get health.
You desperately need it.
Tap as fast as you can. Oh,
Ramon, I thought you said type as fast as you can.
Typing of the punch out. Can I get that nod, please?
Oh, that would be great.
1, 2, 3.
He's doing it again.
Seriously, you cheap ass. Just fight like a man.
Okay, I'm gonna keep these stars for the next round and hope for the best.
Tell your face to leave my fists alone.
Tell your face to leave my fists alone.
That's a good line, I'm not gonna lie.
He's a good. The dialogue is fun.
Please know he's exercising with the ring.
Oh no, he's massive.
With the ropes.
Well, hey, you know what? That's a pretty decent. That's a pretty decent way to improvise.
Oh, I love this line too. Oh no, I think it's in tile defense mode, but I love one of his other lines, which is "Brush your teeth, Mac."
Yeah, it's in tile defense. I know what you're thinking of.
Oh yeah. Again, that's just place shooters. Damn.
Okay, okay. Got him. Okay.
Place shooters. Damn. That's a.
Come on.
That's reflex.
Okay, good. Okay, we're doing good.
Yeah, too bad
23-second
knockout.
knockout. I know, but hey, 23-second knockout for the what do you call this? It's not actually the knockout. What would you call that? Knockdown?
I think so.
Yeah, it's called a knockdown.
Okay, so 23-second knockdown, not too bad. The whole idea is that, oh gosh,
you're just taking it. You're just taking it like a wee little baby.
Yes, I will like some more lumps for my teeth.
Now that makes me think. Like, do you think this dude's a father?
Maybe.
Do you think he got it? Do you think he got all this boxing practice from raising his little child?
I don't know. Okay.
This to bed every night. He just
Can you
takes
do
all
it?
his inspiration from all that.
1 minute 38. Let's see if we can do it, Hype. Oh yeah, but I completely forgot to mention the star punch system. I think it's the A button. Can you unleash a star punch?
Start button.
Or start button.
Start button. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, doing good. One
I
more.
think it's probably the A button if you're using the Wii Remote and Nunchuck.
Okay, come on. No! Lost him.
Ow.
Devil damn.
Okay, we can keep doing this. Oh, and the heart system. If you punch them while they're blocking, if you block too many hits, trust me, by this point you can barely block
Yeah,
any
you lose a heart, and yeah.
If you run out of hearts, you cannot punch.
Yeah,
And
it's a stamina meter.
And if you run out of stamina, you cannot punch until you dodge one of their attacks. Okay, 1, 2. Here's number 3. Come on.
No, you could have got him there.
Come on, dude.
You keep going too early.
To be fair, though, he's kind of caving into pressure at this point.
My heart is racing as of this
You could
moment.
have beat him there. You could have beat him.
Welcome to James Man Extreme's Let's Play channel with the most encouraging of audiences. Let's turn the champ into a chump. Yes, I love playing video games with my friends.
I mean,
Don't
hell, man. Imagine your first time when fighting.
I'm not even pitying him. I'm not even pitying him. If this is like, I'm not trying to not pity him. I'm not trying to guilt him. Like I know I would probably be giving someone hell if they were like come on, just do the thing.
I'm sorry. You're talking to somebody who did beat Mike Tyson in the original.
Ow! I could never do that. Go ahead, Hype.
How many times did that
Just for the
take?
sake of spoilers. That one time you got game over earlier, is that the only time you game over in this
Yes,
recorded
I will say.
playthrough?
I will say. In my recorded playthrough, that was the one time I actually lost. I made it this far without taking a single down. You can look at my knockout to per thing ratio. I may have lost more than once to Sandman. I cut out the loss to Sandman, but no. And the proof of why that was my only time I ever got knocked out, like my first time, I should say, was.
Well, my thing is, I'm not limiting it to. I'm not limited it to just expedition mode. I just mean like your entire playthrough that you recorded for us, like including the other 2 campaigns.
There you go.
I may have like gotten knocked out a second time while trying this, but tile defense was where it really got bad.
Yeah. I mean,
Gotcha.
that whole sudden spike when you're fighting Glass Joe and all that.
No.
Yay!
Boom!
Photo finish.
And Tim.
Night.
Sweet dreams, dear Prince.
Man, look at his stomach from all the hits
Uncle
I
Ben
took.
has successfully been avenged.
Hey! We did it!
That's ours now. Yeah, now we're the champion.
The world champion.
Yay!
If only our journey was almost over.
You did it,
No,
man.
right?
You did it.
But of course, with every great champion, they must always protect their title.
Which no, well first off, let's do the
Makes
credits.
sense.
First credits. I
All
know
the
there's
big
2
credits.
credits, but I want to show us off because it's a fun little game mode. You use the Wii mode, and the idea is you want to punch anything where it has a weird letter like that, upside down, Or if you
or
see...
character's name.
Right. Let's get that guy. King Hippo.
There it is.
And let's just go for the high score. So while we're talking about this, I'll try and give enough time for at least, half of us to talk about our opinions each time. So first, first I'll say no, this is not even halfway over, which I love this game for because it knew no, there's got to be more. And the whole game's story, when you actually look at the whole thing, is a really well made story of the champion of boxing and stuff.
Agreed.
Matt, this is This is pretty much your favorite Wii game of all time. Why don't you talk about it for a bit?
I absolutely love it. It is, again, like I keep on saying, my favorite Wii game. Or at least it's tied with my favorite Wii game. With the other one being, what was it?
No More Heroes?
No More Heroes 2. But yeah, no, it's very fun. If you love the original Punch-Out, which I do, then it was just more the same, and I loved it. It was a great remake.
So sorry, real quick. Don't mind the big black box at the bottom. That's just probably an emulator glitch because of the resolution I tried to play this
Gotcha.
out.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue.
But yeah, no, I absolutely love this. It's one of my favorite games of all time, so yeah.
Alrighty. Hype, how about you?
I've never gotten the chance to play it myself, and a part of me kind of regrets it because, honestly, this is, for all of its faults, the Wii really does have a good share of hidden gems, and I would consider this one of them. I love how vibrant and just so full of personality all the characters have. It's just really great looking game, even for Wii standards, and the sound design is really good. I love the voice acting. Again, the fact that it has all the actors of the same nationality. Oh, definitely. And also, just going back to the soundtrack, I particularly love this credits theme. Do they reuse this credits theme in the second credits reel?
I think it's more emotional and more deep and meaningful in the second time, just because of you'll see the context for that later. But the fact that they music of NES Punch-Out, they got to give that guy credit because they pretty much remastered all of his hits.
Yep, all three of them.
It was really good. The song is gonna stuck in my head. It's crap. I actually hit it twice.
Oops.
Super Mario Club. But all in all, yeah, I agree with you, Hype. I really could see this working very well on the Switch if they ever. I know they said, as of us recording this, that they don't want to do Virtual Console, which I am kind of disappointed with.
Yeah.
I hope they have some plan for that in the future. Otherwise, I guess I'll just put up my Wii U. James, can they get this on the Wii U Virtual Console?
That they can.
Yes.
In fact, I think that's how I was able to record my initial look at the game.
So yeah, definitely give this a shot. I think this is one of the best remastered games, period. A really great gem. But, as fate would have it, our adventure is not quite over yet.
Because I said before...
Stop it!
I'm having fun.
Oh, look at the pretty glove! Look at the pretty glove! Now it's flowing all around. But yeah.
Center.
Rats.
Go ahead, Jen. A new challenge awaits.
Being world champion brings along the responsibility of upholding your title. Defend your belt against all challengers and become the greatest of all time.
Yeah, I mean, this is good. Pokemon didn't even do this for a while. You're now the champion.
Pokemon didn't do it for a while, but they did it in Sun and Moon, and I love the way they did that in Sun and Moon.
That's cool. But yeah, now that you're the champion, you gotta protect your title.
And who of course, to protect it from first? Then, well, you'll see.
First off...
Hey, great work, Mac. Now let's take down the next challenger.
Yep, now we're taking down challengers, no longer circuits. Even though they're totally going to be organized by circuits, and I'm going to organize the videos by circuits as always.
Of course.
But I love this transition to up ahead here. Hang on.
Oh yeah.
With New York at night.
Yeah, they changed this montage quite a bit.
God, this is a beautiful scenery. Look at that.
Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah,
welcome everybody
spoiler
to
alert, that scene does changes all throughout.
He chased it for 3 days. Anyway.
Welcome to the longest world circuit in history.
Yep.
Starring
Glass Joe.
So who?
He has a helmet.
Yep. So how are these fights gonna be? How are these fights gonna? Oh, we got new shorts too.
Oh no, we've had those since we started the world circuit.
Well, new boxing gloves at least. Now we're golden. No longer green, but yes.
Yeah, that's something we forgot to mention. Every time you jump up a circuit, your clothing does change a fair bit. And I will admit, I actually do like the yellow and blue motif that you get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, thank you for watching.
Join us for... Yeah, you thought this was going to be a 3-parter. Well, join us, because we're only halfway done with this sucker.
Yep. Till next time, everybody. Ding, ding.
TKO!
Punch!